Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to make another spiral turbine like Archimedes, but it's a little bit simpler and easier to make. So let's start. First we go to part design, create a body, create a sketch. We choose XY plane and we draw a circle. With diameter of 20 millimeter and close the sketch. Now we create another sketch. A circle with diameter of 150 millimeter. We need a line between these two circles. And we define it properly to turn to green. Okay, close the sketch. Now we need another line exactly like this, but its height should be higher. To change its height, we go to data in the sketch and we change the placement, position and Z direction. Now we can change that. Yes, actually we can change the base. We should change the attachment. This is unchangeable. Here in the attachment, we change the Z to 200 millimeter. Now it's okay. Now we go to part workbench and in the primitive we need a helix, .200 pitch and also 200 height because we want to turn it 360 degree, and radius of 150. Create. Well, actually the radius should be half of that, 75 millimeter. Okay, now it's ready to sweep. We choose the sweep and select these two lines as a profile, and helix as a sweep path. Okay, now as you can see, the profile changed through the helix, but we don't want that and we want it to be constant. So we should change one of its properties in the data. Actually, actually I should choose the sweep. Now it's on the body. Let's choose the sweep, and let's choose the sweep, and here it should change the parent option to row. Okay, now it's okay. Now we create a cone, radius 1, 115, and radius 2, 2 millimeter, and height should be 200 millimeter. Actually, I made the previous mistake. This radius should be half. 100 should be 75 millimeter, and also the radius 2 should be 10 millimeter. Now it's okay. We need to keep the section of the sweep that it's inside the cone, and delete the other part. In order to do that, we can use the intersection. So in order to do that, we choose sweep and the cone and select the intersection. Okay. Now let's hide the extra sketches by pressing space. And now let's define our shaft. Extrude in Z direction about 200 millimeter. And also let's extrude our sweep in -1 Z direction, and it's long enough and not important how much, but it should be enough. It should be long enough. Now we should remove the extra parts that we don't need by defining a cube, and remove this cube from our part with the Boolean operation. So we define a length, width, and height of our cube. Its height should be 300 millimeter, but also we should place it minus 300 millimeter below. Now let's check that. Okay, it's not completely through the whole part, so we should adjust X and Y. Okay, it's okay now. Let's cut this cube from our part. Choose both of them and cut. What's the problem? Let me check again. Cut. Okay, here the thickness of our part shouldn't be 0, so we should take our cube another 1 millimeter down. Now it should be okay. Okay, we made one blade. In order to make others, we go to draft workbench. And we use a polar array. Number of element 3. Okay. Okay. I think I choose the wrong one. Let's choose the cut. And again, 3 element. Okay. Now it's okay, and our part designed completely. And in order to make it fit plates in real life, we need to unwrap its faces, which it's not very hard thing to do, and the only thing we need to do is use a face blinder, this face, and also this face. Another part we need, it's the bottom of our turbine, and we should use a shape 2D view. Well, there is a problem. Let's Control Z and try it again. No, it's okay. I think yes, we need that. And in order to print this, okay, we need to turn these two faces. We need to make these faces flat, and in order to do that, we should turn them into mesh and then unwrap this mesh. So let's turn the first one to mesh. And also let's turn the second one. And be careful that this should be a standard mesh. Now unwrap the mesh. Okay, now in order to print them, we go to take the raw workbench. We open a new blank A4. Okay, now we add our shape to the blank page just by selecting the page and clicking in this button. Okay, let's rotate it a little bit in order to fit completely. Now let's add another page for the third face. Okay, now as you can see, it's a little bit uh, larger than A4. So what we can do is to add a line between the face and merge it with the shape by union operation. Let's delete the previous one and add this one. Now we can print it in 2 times just by going to File, Export as a PDF, and save it. And another time, print the second part.